What's up, metalheads? It's your main man, Eddie Monster here. That's right, I've got another exciting edition of Rock and Metal News, bite-size edition. That's right, we got quite the story. Do you guys remember, for a brief minute in the history of Asking Alexandria, that they had a second vocalist, or a different vocalist, I should say? Well, if you do remember it, good for you. That's Denis Stoff, the Ukrainian singer, who came in for a brief minute from 2015 to about 2016-ish when Danny Worsnop came back into the band. Well, there's been a little bit of drama, that's right, going on in the Asking Alexandria camp, mainly over that pesky Warped Tour performance. You remember the one earlier this month, or last month I should say, where I talked about what happened with Alex the Terrible. Well, now Asking Alexandria is once again in the spotlight, but for a completely kind of different reason. So we're going to have to show you. So Denis Stoff was getting a lot of feedback online, okay? Danny has been taking a lot of shit because people felt that at that Warped Tour, he completely phoned in a whole entire performance. And they've been asking for, Denis to come back, right? But he had a statement to make. That's right, because he says this in the beginning: "Hey fam, I don't know even where to start here. I simply couldn't ignore the Asking Alexandria situation that's circling all around the internet right now. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for the amount of love that you all showed me in the comments. I appreciate you all." He goes on to talk about how even he felt from watching that Danny was relying heavily on backing tracks, and how Danny recently just threw out a statement saying that, well, Denis relied on mine. And Denis basically says that is completely false. But there's something you all need to know, right? What is the possibility that Denis would come back to Asking Alexandria? And he basically said that why would he go back? Because they owe him how much money?
$1 million.
Well, he had this to say about how much they owed him. "But unfortunately, I would never return to a band that has still never presented a single royalty statement for The Black, an album, and has failed to pay out an estimated $5 million of my profit share as stipulated in the contracts I signed with them at the time. This includes revenue from song authorship, sales, streams, deals, show tickets, performances, guarantees, and worldwide merchandise sales." He'd go on to talk about how he does appreciate the fact that all the fans have been reaching out for him to come back. He greatly appreciates that, but he just doesn't think that's really in his future. And I can't say I blame you, right? Denis, if I was you, I wouldn't go back to a band that didn't pay me a single dime. Nevertheless, $5 million. That's just absolutely crazy. Well, that's going to do it all for Rock and Metal News Bite-Size Edition. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more of this and more of the other content that we do on here. Every subscription is greatly appreciated. Let's get those numbers up. Hit that like button. Smash that subscription button. Let's get it going. Let's stay metal, everybody.